My 7 months physics transformation. Let's get into it. As you can see, I started the gym off at this point right here, and 7 months later, I was at this point over here. So I'm just gonna go through the things that I did to go from this to this in just 7 months. So I set foot in the gym for the very first time on the 14th of January, and I was 154 pounds, right? At 6'2", that's very light. As you can see, I was super skinny, not much muscle mass. I mean, not even any muscle mass at all, not yet alone, not that much. Not any muscle mass at all on the frame, super skinny. And I was able to go to this point over here in just 7 months. As you can see, a lot more muscle mass here, and I was a lot more lean and shredded here at 171 pounds, right? And also at 9.1% body fat. For those of you that don't know, right, 9.1% body fat is super, super lean. Like basically, no one you know is 9% body fat, right? And of course, I didn't have that much muscle mass on the frame. I could, of course, put on more muscle, but coming from this to this in in just 7 months for me was a great achievement, right? So I'm going to show you exactly what you can do to achieve this, especially if you're a skinny guy starting in the gym right now and you've never been in the gym, right? You also have something that people in the gym and fitness world call newbie gains, right? So this is going to be super great for you. So actually, probably should mention it as well. At this point over here, before I actually started in the gym, prior a few months to that, right, I was 63 kgs, right? 63 kgs is technically medically underweight according to the BMI scale thing. So before this, I was actually underweight. I was 63 kgs at 6'2". I was medically underweight for my height, right? My height and age, right? So I ate a bit more food and I got to like 69 kgs here. And I was like, you know what? I finally have enough confidence to actually set foot in the gym, right? So that's when I started gym. And here, 7 months later, I was at this point. So I'll probably show you again the BMI scale thing. I had my BMI tracked by like a machine, a professional thing. It came in at 9.1% body fat, so I should probably show you guys that as well for this reference. So let's get into it. What I did was something called lean bulking. Lean bulking is basically putting on as much lean muscle as you can whilst gaining the least amount of fat on your body, right? This is great for especially if you are trying to bulk up for the summer. You want to stay lean and shredded, right? Have this lean shredded look, be able to take shirtless pictures, but also at the same time, you want to put on as much muscle mass as you can, right? You want to put on the most amount of muscle mass was still staying lean, right? So let me show you how I did that. First, we're going to go through diet, right? My camera is covering that. Okay, hey, yeah, my camera is covering what that says. High protein meals. Let's get into it. High protein meals. This is going to be the one of the most important things in your dieting and bulking journey because the meals that you eat determine how much body fat you put on, right? So if you eat high protein meals which are low in sugars and fat, no, not fats, low in sugars and carbs, you're going to put on the most amount of muscle mass whilst also staying lean, right? Carbs are essential for when you go to the gym, but for guys who are actually trying to stay lean, you need more protein than you need carbs. If you're just trying to do a regular bulk, you can eat as much carbs as you want, technically, and you'll be able to put on a bit more fluff and also put on muscle mass. But you are trying to bulk up for the summer, so you're trying to bulk up and stay lean, right? So these are some of the meals that I ate when I was bulking. As you can see, this is just a plate of like eggs, meatballs, and omelets, just like protein, right? This is another plate of just this is steak, eggs. This is like chicken, I think, just protein on the plate. This is another plate of just full-on protein, right? And you want to eat these meals as consistently as you can. Basically, eating the same things every single day as consistently as you can, right? Because I can't really explain it to you in the best scientific terms, but eating the same meals every single day actually is great for your body, because staying constant on the same meals is great for your body, and you're also going to put on the most amount of muscle mass, and also put on the least amount of fat when you're eating meals like this. And also, you want to eat less carbs, right? So the carbs that you eat are mainly going to be used for energy in the gym. So before going to the gym, you can eat carbs. For example, you can eat like oats, you can eat rice, you can eat pasta, something like that, before going to the gym, because carbs, you need them for energy. And you can also take like pre-workout and everything, so that you have like the best workout possible, right? But after the gym, you want to replenish or the tone up muscle with high protein meals, right? So you're going to eat meals like this, high protein meals, to be able to put on the most amount of muscle in that time period, right? Yep, my microphone is still on. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it going. Let's talk about supplements. Supplements are the best part of it, because I am addicted to supplements. I am lying. That is not true. I am not addicted to supplements. I just love taking them. So we're going to take protein powder, creatine, and pre-workout, right? These are the three supplements we're going to take. I'm going to go over each of them individually, right? So protein powder is this packet over here, and this packet over here. That's protein powder. Protein powder, it's sort of in negotiable. You just have to take that. It's a must. You just have to take protein powder. That's how you're going to get big, right? Whatever your feelings are about protein powder right now, they're irrelevant. Just take protein powder. It's essential. You need it. Take it. You're going to be skinny your whole life if you don't take protein powder, right? So in terms of the protein powder you should take, it's not really that much important. Just take any whey protein. Take whey protein. That's like between 24 and 27 grams of protein per scoop. That's usually the range. If you can find one that's got more protein per scoop, good for you. Take that whey protein. That's the one that's essential. And you basically take that every single day. That's also going to put you in a calorie surplus. So if you're eating at maintenance every single day, that's basically the food that you need to eat to just like stay alive, to stay good, right? The food that you'd eat every other day, that's your maintenance. But from that point, if you supplement that with a scoop of protein powder and maybe one extra small snack or meal, you're going to be in a surplus. And that means you're going to be able to put on weight from your normal body weight. You're going to put on more weight from that point. And you need protein powder for that, right? And also protein powder, whey protein, if you get a good one, right, it's essential because it's going to have a low amount of calories. It's not going to have that much calories, but it's going to have a high amount of protein, which means you're going to be able to put on like what we're talking about, lots of muscle mass, but also you're going to stay lean, right? You're going to stay lean, but whilst putting on lots of muscle mass, right? So that's why whey protein is really good instead of like mass gainer. Mass gainer, you'd put on just lots of mass, you'd put on fluff, right? That's why whey protein is really good, because you want to stay lean. You don't want to get bulky and chubby and everything, right? So that's why that's really important. And also, if you do want to get like bulky and chubby, I'm going to make another video like a few days from now, because I did both. I did lean bulking and just regular bulking, so I'll make another video for that. So let's finish this off. Creatine, you're going to take it every single day. It's essential. You just take it. It's 5 grams. You put in your protein if you want. Once you take your protein, you put it in juice, you put it in water, whatever you want to take it with. It's just one scoop of protein, of creatine. You put it in whatever liquid you want to take it with. You take it every single day. Yeah, that's it. That's basically creatine. You just take it passively whilst you do your day-to-day life. Pre-workout. Pre-workout is one of the controversial supplements, and I've never understood why, right? I've always taken pre-workout and energy drinks before the gym. And the difference is absolutely massive. You go to the gym consistently without pre-workout or without like energy drinks, you're going to feel like you're just grinding it out so much more, and you won't even be able to really lift and do as many sets as you would if you just took pre-workout and energy drinks, right? I've taken pre-workout and energy drinks the whole time I've been lifting, and it's been sustenance is the word my friend would use. I don't know if that's a real word, but yeah, it's been really, really good, right? It's been really, really good. You lift better, you lift more, you're able to really push to failure every single time you lift a pre-workout, right? It's been really, really good. And I definitely recommend you actually lift on pre-workout, right? Even more so, at some point I was even taking an energy drink and a scoop of pre-workout, right? That I wouldn't really recommend. If you want to do it, do it. I did it. I absolutely loved it. But at least at the very minimum, take pre-workout. Take pre-workout. You can, if you want to go overboard, then like me, I did it. You can just go and take the energy drink and pre-workout if you want. But pre-workout, at the very least, take it with your workouts. It's going to absolutely skyrocket your workouts. You're going to feel amazing. You're going to lift more. You're going to absolutely push to failure every single set, right? And that's basically the basis of lifting in the gym. You push to failure and you progressively overload. That's like the basis of the gym, right? So another secret hidden tip: sauna is absolutely amazing for staying lean. It's absolutely amazing for getting shredded, right? And also it's amazing for building muscle. There's a study that was done, and it shows that going to the sauna increases the hormone that's responsible for building muscle by like 17%, right? So if you go to the sauna, let's say you go to the sauna for 10 minutes a day, 5 days a week, you are absolutely good. It will increase that hormone by like 17%, and you build more muscle mass, right? So sauna is absolutely a great one if you want to build muscle. If your gym has a sauna, absolutely take advantage of that, use that, and yeah, the sauna is amazing. So, oh yeah, I already explained this. Minimum 3 times per week, 10 to 15 minutes if you can. Of course, when you start off, the sauna is super hot, so you're probably going to be able to stay there for, if you're pushing it, maybe 10 minutes. If you're really mentally strong, like Andrew Tate, then maybe 15 minutes. But the sauna, you get used to it the more you go. So if you just keep going and going, you'll be able to stay there in there for longer. Try and go at least 3 times per week if you have a sauna in your gym. If you can just go like once a week, like let's say you go outside and there's a place that you know where they have a sauna, you can go there, take like you go there in intervals of like 10 minutes. You go there 10 minutes, you take a break, 10 minutes, you take a break, 10 minutes, take a break. Do that for like 2 hours or something, and you'll be absolutely fine. You drink water in between, you replenish, whatever, you'll be absolutely fine. And it's also great if you do it straight after your workout as well. So now I'm going to take you through my workout split. This is the split that I followed when I was starting off in the gym, right? So, oh, actually, I've shown you this. It's fine. This is the split that I followed, right? So on day one, I did chest and biceps. Day two, I did back and triceps and traps. Day three, I did abs and shoulders. Day four, I did chest and biceps. Day five, I did back, triceps, and traps, right? This split, I'll be the first to tell you, wasn't the absolute best because, as you can see here, there's no legs. There's no legs. Where are the legs? As you can see, even in the picture, I'll show you real quick. My legs were underdeveloped. My upper body was very developed, or not very developed. It was fine. Oh, it was developed. What am I talking about? It was good. Look at those abs, those deep, deep abs, and those obliques. Anyways, yeah, my upper body was pretty fine, but my lower body, my legs, weren't as developed as I would like. So obviously I added in legs from after that 7 months period. I added in legs and I started training legs. So now I have a much better split, and it's a 6 day split. This is a 5 day split. So I'll show you. This is a 5 day split that I followed. I did chest, biceps, back, triceps, traps, abs, shoulders, chest, biceps, back, triceps, and traps. You can just look at the split and then you can go online, find out the exercises, because I don't have enough time in this video to go through each and every exercise for all of these muscle groups. But this is the exact workout split that I followed. And again, in the next videos that I'm making, I'll show you the new split that I'm following right now, which is a 6 day split, and it includes legs and also a few other muscles like forearms. I don't see forearms here. I train forearms now, so it includes things like that. That's the new split that I follow, and this one was also amazing because it's the one that got me the results, right? But that is basically it for this video. Thank you guys for watching this video, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, especially if you're a skinny guy trying to get big, because that was me. I'm making absolute bangers for you guys each and every single day, giving you all the information that I've learned, just giving that to you so that you can get big as well. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you. Ah, shit. It's enough to make a grown man cry. So glad I'm back. Fuck. I missed this.